We are ready for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Silver, ready?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
It's 4th down.
73.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Eagles.
Back to throw. Leonard. Over the middle, and there throws a diving catch. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Gould with an amazing diving catch. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Spencer Schrader to kick off.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
A gain of 22 yards.
King, Phil King, 62. No touchdown.
First and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
13 yards.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try to left side. Goodson. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1 yard gain.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18, 60.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Leonard. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Delivers another one to Pierce. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Gould with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 72 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, we saw plenty of throws like this on Saturdays in South Penn last year. This one results in a first down here. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Back to throw. Leonard. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Leonard. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged
and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football, but he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
The Colts will line up.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
Second down, here's Barkley again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
63, 60.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two yards to go, second down.
Great. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
For a Colts, first down. 1st and 10.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Back to throw. Leonard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
From the gun on third down, Leonard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
17-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Leonard. Now he's going to step up and run. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Colts.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Taylor is going to take this one in for the Colts touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw. Leonard. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Colts 26, Eagles 15.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive back.